Parenting is chaos, laughter, and love. It's the hardest, happiest ride you'll ever take. So real mamas, let's get talking. Don't forget to hit that bell, like, and subscribe for more parenting tips. Hey there, beautiful mamas, and welcome back. I want to talk to you about report cards because a lot of the times we make major mistakes. Now, I love these parents who, right now we're at half of the year, everyone's getting their report cards. And you have these parents who literally, this is a wake-up call for the progress that their children is at. A lot of them are just like, I don't understand how he got this really bad grade. He's such a great student. Well, truthfully, what's written on the report card is true. And this is a wake-up call for you guys. So wake up. Yes, we actually need to help our kids in succeeding in school, which means being on top of them regarding studying for tests and doing projects. However, this does not mean actually doing the project for them. And this is the mistake that most parents do, okay? And I truthfully don't want to get into so much detail about the schoolwork. However, I do want to get into your reaction to your child's report card, between it being good and between it being bad. Now, let's say, if you get a good report card, amazing. Tell this kid how wonderful it is and you're so proud of them. And truthfully, don't say, well, I expect the end of the year report card to be the same. No, it could happen that subjects do get harder towards the end of the year and kids struggle with it, and it's completely fine. And we want to motivate them. We want to bring up their self-esteem, okay? When you experience success, self-esteem escalates, which encourages, undertaking of additional challenges that will hopefully yield further success. And as you continue, to give your child a boost of self-esteem, they want to go after those challenges more and more, and they will succeed in them. So we really have to be careful with our words. Now, I'm going to give you a really small example. Okay, recently my kids also got their report cards, just like the whole entire world. Okay, plus minus, a week or two of difference depending what country you're in. So this is the scenario. It's report card day. Okay, I'm waiting in the car for pickup, and I have 5 kids that I'm picking up. And you can tell by the way they walk to the car who got a good report card and who did not get a good report card. Now, let me just tell you in advance, everyone got a really good report card. Just other kids got B's and a little bit of C's, and some got straight A's. So we have to remember, okay, that a B is okay and a C is passing, which is fine. And we have certain subjects that are harder for kids. I have children who really don't like art, and that's okay. It doesn't mean, okay, so let's say they get a C in art. Okay, it's really hard to get a C in art, but let's say they do get a C in art. That's completely fine. That means that they're not artistic, they're not into it, it doesn't talk to them. But on the other hand, for example, that same child will get like a B or an A in history or in sports and gym, okay? Physical ed. So we have to look at it at a overall, okay? Not just specifically, oh, you got a C, or oh, you got a D, or you got an F. What happened? No. Okay, so going back, I see two of my kids running to the car, all excited. And I'm just like, okay, good report cards. And then I see one of them just, with his head down, kind of like dragging his feet, not even mentioning that it's report card day or he got a report card. He like stuffed it into his backpack and he just like came into the car. He's like, hi. And I'm just like, hi. how was report card day? And he's just like, I didn't get a good report card. And off the bat, right away, I told him, I know you did. And he looks at me, he goes, how do you know that I did? And I'm just like, well, I'm on top of your school subjects. I see the tests. I can imagine that you get really good grades. It's hard for me to imagine that you failed. Did you not pass any of your classes? And he's just like, no, I passed, but it's not all A's. And I'm just like, so what? Who cares? I was like, the end result is not what matters. It's the fact that how you got there. So, okay, you got a B, not a big deal. And he looks at me, he's like, not only B's, I got C's as well. And I was like, amazing. Now we have to remember, and this is what parents have trouble with. We need to be on top of our children regarding school. If you're just a parent who's just like, let go and just go to school, go, and look at school as babysitting time, no, your child is not going to get anywhere from that. We actually have to help them succeed in school and show them that school is actually really, really important and it's there to teach us, even if it's a subject that we really don't like. I, for example, hated history, and my history teacher was monotone. Oh my goodness, I would fall asleep in their class. Oof, that was a hard class to go by. But I automatically, with my son, because I know that he has low self-esteem, I was like jumping for joy. Now my other kids who got actually good grades, A's, all A's, I was just like, okay, amazing, great. This is an awesome report card. Didn't like jump for joy where they saw me jumping for joy for that B and for that C for their brother. And they were just like, Mom has gone crazy. But you have to understand, you need to know the process that your child is going through. And some kids have it harder than others. So when your child brings you a report card, whether it's good or whether it's bad, the first thing you should say is, this is an amazing report card. I'm so proud of you. And then when your child obviously says, I got a B or a C, it's not the best. Okay, you say, okay, I know, but I know how hard you work to get that B and C. So I'm really, really proud for you. And truthfully, this is only, we're half of the year. So the end report card, okay, we can work together in bringing you forward, and maybe we need to get you a tutor. Would you like that? This is an opportunity to help your child move forward in his subjects, to help him seek help and want help in order to succeed. And most kids, when you approach them like this, they're going to be like, yeah, I do want extra help. Or they could just be like, I don't like physical ed, gym or sports, so that C doesn't bother me. So we really have to put things into proportion. I saw, as I was gathering these, my kids, not these, my children into the car, and as every single one, I was like, amazing, great, amazing. I saw one of the other parents in the parking lot scolding his child about the report card that he got. Now, I want you to imagine this. This is a second grader, okay? Second grade subjects are not so hard. However, it is hard for the second grader. And I personally know the second grade teacher of this school because, well, 5 kids have passed second grade with this teacher. And this teacher automatically never ever during the half a year report card, never does he give A's. He gives all B's. So the B's are as A's. Now, if this parent took the time to read the little note on the side of the report card that the teacher wrote, that he does not give all A's on the first the half a year report card, because he wants the kids to strive for better and to succeed for the end of the year. Now, this is a strategy. I don't really agree with it. However, this is this teacher's strategy. And, well, we got to work with it, right? As parents, we can't, fight it. This is the teacher for the year, so we have to work with it. So I know, for example, one of my kids happens to be in second grade, and I looked at his report card, and he's just like, oh, I didn't get a good report card. I don't have a 1A. And I'm just like, well, let's read the note on the side. And I know that this note was supposed to be only for parents. However, my child's self-esteem is much more important than what this teacher decided to do to all of their students. And it's really important to me that my child knows that he did succeed and he did the best, and a B is the highest grade that anyone in the class will get. So that's really important to show your kids and have them understand that they succeeded, even if it's a B and even if it's a C. Okay? And the problem with parents is that we have become so excessively focused on the end product that we often forget that the means or the process whereby the desired object or achieved, A, B, C, is as equally important. Like it's an important part of the procedure. So it's not the end result. It's the actual process that the kid went through to get to that B or to that C. When our children see how much significant parents ascribe to the end result of just getting an A, okay, they often avoid undertaking new tasks because they believe that they can never produce as perfect a result as their parent. Okay, that parent wants that A. And the same thing goes for projects, by the way. And we teachers know if you helped your kids with projects. Come on, guys, truthfully, you really think that we don't know? Of course we know that you helped them. Kids can't do perfect projects, especially in elementary school. I mean, we get these projects back from parents and I'm just like, did you do this? And the kid is like, yeah, of course. And I was like, did mommy help you? He's like, yeah, of course. So have your kids do their projects by themselves. Have their kids write their essays by themselves. Have them do their book reports by themselves. It builds them. It makes them succeed in the future. It helps them develop their mind. If you do things for them, they're going to feel that they're not good enough. You have to build their self-esteem. You have to let them fall a little bit in order to get back up. Okay, people, please, mamas, take a step back. Help your child, but don't do it for them. Okay, and the same thing goes for like math problems. Your child struggles with math. If you can't help them, get a math tutor. And truthfully, you're going to laugh at this one, but during COVID, when everyone's at home and we were all doing school from a distance, one of my kids was doing multiplication, and in elementary school, we actually have to do multiplication and we have to do the whole problem. We have to show how we got to the problem, and the same thing for division. And I just looked at my husband and I was just like, I forgot how to multiply. And he looked at me, no, you didn't. And I was just like, I forgot how to multiply and show all the evidence of how I got to the final result. And he's just like, oh, well, let me show you. And then he struggled with it too. And at the end, we actually went on YouTube to search how to get to the final result, because we do it so fast in our head that we just know the final result automatically as adults. However, we did, for example, in second grade, we did learn how to do it from zero until the end result. So mamas, please don't scold your kids with report cards. Boost up their self-esteem. Tell them that you believe that they can do better. Don't do it in a way of just like, oh, what's that report card? That's really bad. I expect you to do better. No. Boost their self-esteem. Say, this is amazing, and I know that was the best that you can do. I believe in you. Let's see where it was, not as strong. Do you want help? take that opportunity to help your child. So mamas, that being said, be amazing and strong just the way you are, and you're doing the best that you can. Don't forget to hit that bell, like, and subscribe for more parenting tips.